So my name is Muhammad Fitri bin Hamzah. Here I would like to explain about the appropriate measures to overcome the microeconomics problem. So the first is fiscal policy. To reduce unemployment, government can implement a deficit budget, also known as an expansionary policy. This action is taken by government in order to increase aggregate demand. Government tries to increase aggregate demand by using fiscal policy tools, which is tax and government expenditure. Okay, first is tax. Tax is decrease in tax will increase disposable income. Hence, consumption will also increase, lead to the increasing in aggregate demand. Then, producers hire more workers to increase their output to fulfill aggregate demand. So, number of unemployment decrease effect from producer action. So the second one is the government expenditure. Government expenditure will be increased, hence aggregate demand will also increase. This is because government expenditure affects directly to aggregate demand. Second one is the monetary policy. An expansionary monetary policy is another policy that can be used to control unemployment. The objective of this policy is to increase the money supply and credit creation. Two instruments will be used in order to increase money supply, which is quantitative instrument and qualitative instrument. So, I will explain. First one is quantitative instrument. So, here I have three quantitative instruments. The first one is open market operation, OMO. Central bank may buy the short-term bonds or short-term government securities and treasury bills in open market to influence the size of bank deposits. And the second is funding. Funding is a process of selling short-term bonds or short-term government securities. Okay, then the third one is interest rate. The central bank will persuade commercial banks to reduce their rate of interest on deposits. Okay, then the second instrument is qualitative instrument. Here I have three qualitative instrument. First is selective credit control. The central bank will instruct commercial bank to reduce the volume of loan given to the publics. And the second one is moral suasion. Commercial bank are persuaded to restrict lending policy. And the last one is special directives. Central banks also influence commercial banks to restrict their lending policy, such as the need to collateral security, guarantees, and other measures which will discourage borrowing. Here, the last one about the appropriate measures to overcome the macroeconomics problem, which is direct control. First is birth control. Birth control methods may also be encouraged to slow down an increase in the supply of labor in an economy. This may help reduce hidden and frictional unemployment. By controlling birth rate, a large amount of labor supply can be reduced to meet a limited job opportunity. This result of this measure can be seen in the long term. So the next one is provision of professional skills and technical education. Workers can adapt themselves with the change in technology. This may increase skill and help reduce structural and technological unemployment. It may also reduce unemployment in the long term. So the third one is development of new land. It is a long-term solution in solving unemployment, especially seasonal and hidden unemployment. Through agencies such as RISDA, FELDA, and FELCRA, the government provides new areas to developers to give them permanent job. This may stop migration of people from village to cities and can solve the problem of unemployment in urban area. And the lastly is creation of new job opportunities. Diversifying the economy can create the new jobs other than encouraging labor force to enter the agricultural sector. The government can also develop cottage industries in village or remote areas. and other sectors such tourism and service should also be encouraged. So that's all from me. So I will pass to the next presenter.